Autism for some could be butterflies and unicorns. Autism for me hasn't been that great. For me, autism has been days on end of cleaning feces off the walls, of cleaning vomit off the floor, of throwing away yet another piece of furniture because the last one got jumped on too badly, or because he had a meltdown and he broke it. Autism for me is seeing holes in the walls because my son bangs his head on them so hard that he puts his head through them. Autism for me has meant days and sometimes weeks without any sleep, or very minimal, obviously. Years without deep sleeping because I'm afraid to go to sleep all the way because I'm afraid I'll wake up to find him on the floor. Autism for me is watching my son injure himself daily and not being able to do a thing about it because now he's too strong and he's too big. My son is 16, almost. He's almost 6 feet tall. He's still wearing diapers. He should be trying to get a car. He should be working, but he's not. He should be dating, but he's not. No one could ever tell me what was wrong with my son. No one could ever tell me why my perfectly healthy baby boy that was talking above average went from potty training to never being able to use the toilet on his own in a matter of months. No one knows why. The doctors told me there was no cure, that there's no reason. And I'm not saying it's a disease. It's not a disease. But it's obviously a disorder of some sort, whether it's environmental or hereditary or both. I don't know. I'm not going to answer that question right now because I don't know, but I would like to know. Autism for me has been a life of not being seen, of hiding in a house, spending holidays alone, missing out on saying goodbye to my grandparents on their deathbeds, missing weddings and funerals, missing being able to go to church or just doing things as a family. I can't even take him to a restaurant out to dinner with my daughter because I can't drive with him in a car because he will bang his head on the window and I'm afraid he'll break it and hurt himself fatally. I'm afraid to drive with him alone. I can't get him to take a bath without some kind of all-out war. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. No one, until now, has seen us. The members of the autism community that are ignored, that are hidden, because the church has abandoned us. Our friends, a lot of our friends have abandoned us, and a lot of family members because they think we're just not showing up to things, but reality is I'd rather be at that wedding instead of cleaning a poopy diaper. I would much rather be at church or a wedding or a birthday party or a graduation party than trying to stop my son from giving himself another black eye. But that is my reality. I'm physically disabled due to a car accident and also just the physical toll that being a 24/7 caregiver without a lot of help has taken on me. My knees are shot, my back's shot. I'm not healthy because I don't have the energy to take care of myself. Because by the time I get done taking care of my son, which is usually never because he's developmentally a 2-year-old, according to his teacher, in a 16-year-old body. He's almost 6 feet tall. I'm 5'4". But by the time I get done pouring out to him, I have to give whatever's left to his sister, which isn't much. And I feel horrible because she deserves more too. And by the end of the night, there's nothing left for me. And I'm not trying to sound greedy because I'm not, but it's just the truth. And, I try to get healthy and eat healthy, but I don't have the energy to cook healthy food. And when I do cook the healthy food, my son has another poopy diaper. And by the time I change that, I don't even feel like eating it anymore. I can't take a shower or go to the bathroom without him following me or needing something or worrying about him, hurting himself or dumping a cup of spit all over the floor or breaking another furniture or a refrigerator even. I want to go to church. I miss my friends. I miss my family. The only people that have helped me are my parents. And I hate to ask them because, their health isn't that great either. And I just worry what's going to happen to my son when I die. I don't mean to say the word die, but it's going to happen inevitably. And I know that I'm trying to prolong it so that he doesn't lose me. But in a way, autism is tearing up families. Sometimes, not always. It's not every case. Sometimes it brings them closer. Because I have 2 children on the opposite sides of the spectrum. And my daughter is brilliant and wonderful. And that is the sticker and unicorn sticker and hearts. That is the good kind of autism that you want. But the autism that we're dealing with, that my son has, it's traumatic. It's trauma. Daily trauma. Watching your son hurt himself daily and you can't do anything about it because the moment you try to intervene, you get injured, And it's either going to be him or me, and I'm afraid, And I love him. I'm not afraid, but I'm afraid because we can't get help, and I've been begging, pleading for help, but there is none. And for the first time in 12 years, someone, meaning RFK, has seen us, has acknowledged that we even exist, because the church didn't, and a lot of people don't. Most people forget we exist because we can't go anywhere. We're trapped at home most of the time. Thank you for him saying that. And I hope he does find a cure. And I hope maybe, if not a cure from autism, from him hitting himself. Or at least help. Thank you for listening.